Good evening and welcome to our Weathervane Seafoods coverage of the game of the week on nhsportspage.com. I'm Pete Terrier along with our videographer John Casti. Week 2 of the New Hampshire high school football season. This is a Division I clash. Concord coming off an impressive win last week against Manchester Central down at Gills Stadium. They're taking on Salem, a team that lost their first game of the season last week. And all the talk is about how good this Concord team is. Their outstanding backfield of Leo Sude and Walters Indy. Their outstanding quarterback Robbie Law, the receiver Seamus Smith, Mark Gaudette, who was quarterback to start last year but gave way to the then sophomore Robbie Law. They are loaded offensively. Can't wait to see them. Can't wait to see the highlights. We'll have it for you here all the first half. I'll come back, do a little halftime breakdown recap, and then our post game with the interviews with the players, with the winning coach. Looking forward to a good one. It is Concord, it's Salem, our Weathervane Seafoods game of the week. Pete Terrier on nhsportspage.com. Smith, one in the slot, one running back. Sude in motion, gets the handoff, and no, it's a fake handoff. Law keeps it up the middle. He's breaking free across midfield, across the 40, the 30. It's a foot race to the end zone, and he's not going to be caught. Touchdown, Robbie Law. Big hit on the fake. And in motion now is Gaudette. He gets the handoff running right, hitting the backfield. Nice takedown there by number 65, Jonathan Bartos. The sophomore was in the backfield.
Two receivers to his left, two to his right.
Here comes Gaudette in motion, handoff up the middle to Indy. No, it's another keeper by Law, running right. Law inside the 20, down to the 10. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Second down, 6. Lafredo, the pitch, running left. Oh, he just gets crunched and taken down. What a flying.
And a motion Martini.
Back to pass, Seratani. Pour is open, got it at the 10, touchdown! What a pass from Seratani.
Shotgun formation.
Sude in motion, fake handoff to him. Law looking back to pass, trying to throw long for Smith. Smith is open, has it at the 25, he's into the end zone. Big play. In the backfield with Gaudette. Fake. Sude has the football, running down the left sideline. Sude, one man to beat, and he is dragged down. Nice defense. You got the running back Indy to the left of the quarterback Law in the shotgun. Law back to pass straight, gets away from a defender, looking to run inside the 10. Law still on his feet across the 5, trying to get the corner, into the corner of the end zone. Third down long for Salem. Pitch, or the handoff up the middle to the fullback. He's got the first down, Luapaka. Seratani gets some motion from Martinez. Seratani looking to throw down the right-hand sideline, looking for Pour, drops it over the shoulder of the defender, and it's a completed pass. Nice catch by to the left, Zulk. And Law hands it off to the fullback. It's Indy up the middle. He's into the clear. He might go all the way. Indy across the 30. A 91-yard touchdown run. Walters. Halftime of our Weathervane Seafoods game of the week, and it's been all Concord so far. 39-7 on top of Salem at the break. Robbie Law started it out with a big 60-yard touchdown run. Fooled everybody on a fake handoff. Second play of the game. And then he's got 4 touchdowns in the first half. 2 on the ground, 2 on the air. The big play by Concord as well. Told you about the 60-yard run. He also has a 59-yard touchdown pass to Seamus Smith. And then Walters Indy, 91-yard touchdown run. Fullback blast up the middle. And it's 39-7. Might be looking at running time in the second half. Salem's one pretty play in this game. 36-yard touchdown pass from the quarterback John Seratani to Jacob Pour was wide open down the right sideline. At the half, 39-7. Concord on top of Salem on nhsportspage.com. Seratani in the shotgun once again. Was under center most of the first half. And the handoff goes to Lafredo, and he gets positive. He's tied at the 45, 1st and 10. Next score, we'll put this into running time here in the second half. The handoff to Sude. He's across midfield, inside the 40, still on his feet, falling down inside the 40. Law hands it off to Gaudette. Gaudette running up the middle. He's into the clear, across the 20, the 10, a touchdown, Mark Gaudette. Condick will kick it off, and he puts his foot into it nicely inside the 10-yard line, fielded by Lafredo. And that one's going up the sideline, still on his feet. Nice run back there by Lafredo. Chomsky rolling to his left, still has it. He's going to be taken down. Nice play defensively by Concord's number 58. Taken down, and that's going to do it as he's tackled inside the 40-yard line. And that's going to do it. We'll get a final score. Concord beats up on Salem 52-13. It is our Weathergate Vein Seafoods game of the week, and what a game it was for the Concord Crimson Tide. They beat up on Salem 52-13, the final. Here were some of the guys that made it happen. The outstanding running back, Walters, Indy. We've got the former quarterback turned all-purpose guy, Mark Gaudette, and the quarterback, the junior sensation, Robbie Law. And I want to start with you, Mark, because you were running the quarterback, as I mentioned, for this team last year, and the coaching staff knew they had a talented performer as a sophomore at the time. How hard was it for you to kind of give up the reins of that offense and turn it over to him? Because it turned out to be pretty good, because you had a good season last year, just missed out on the playoffs, and this year you guys are certainly for real.
It wasn't hard for me. It was what was best for the team, and it was what's best for me. I liked quarterback, I did, but it wasn't my true position. I've always been a running back, so it was good to come back and just be where I needed to be, and it's obviously better for the team, you know. So I'm all about the team.
And Robbie, you had a sensational first half, had a couple of touchdown runs, couple of touchdown passes, 4 total touchdowns in the game. And man, what a mean fake you have, because you twice had me fooled on that fake where you ended up keeping it yourself, especially that second play of the game. You went 60 yards for a score.
Yeah, I love the fakes because we have such good running backs. The defense just follows them. Makes it easier for me to run it.
How about Walters over here? He runs 91 yards for a score, and then he's got to go and kick off for like the 7th time in the first half. How hard was that after running, coast to coast for the score and then having to go out there and kick it off again?
I mean, well, with all the off-season condition, I think I'm in pretty good shape, so it wasn't that difficult,
How about your defense? Because a lot of people look and see the points, 52 points on the board, and they don't give the defense any credit. I mean, you guys obviously have a staunch defense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all it's all about the defense. Without the defense, we can win games. So we try to make it happen on defense. Playing both ways, we always try to make sure we want to keep the ball more. We want to have more possession.
Let's talk to Mark over here about where you guys are. I mean, you've been with the program for a while now. Everybody would always talking, hey, Concord maybe ready to take the leap this year. We thought it might have been last year. Tolbert, Nemo, and some of the other guys moving on, but you brought a lot of guys back. You guys truly must feel that you belong in that conversation. I vote in the union leader, WGIR, WMUR Power Poll. I had you at number 3 going into this week. And I'm definitely feeling pretty good about putting you guys there. I might even have to move you up.
Well, right now we're only worried about Merrimack. We're not thinking about playoffs. We're still gonna condition, get everything ready, but right now we're trying to focus on Merrimack, and when that time comes, hopefully we'll be in the mix.
An impressive performance by the Concord Crimson Tide. They win it 52-13 against Salem. Head coach of the Concord Crimson Tide, Eric Brown, with us. And Coach Brown, I was really looking forward to seeing you guys. I saw you guys on film from the Queen City Jamboree. I saw those outstanding running backs. I knew about what you had back in Robbie Law, but you certainly proved it tonight, 52-13 against Salem. You guys are for real this year, and I think you're serving notice early in the season.
Well, it was nice to we had a good start last week against what I thought was a pretty good Central team, and always the fear of the unknown. We weren't sure what was going to happen tonight, and I thought Salem looked good when I saw them in the Jamboree, but boy, we executed really well on offense, and our backs run hard, and they're a pretty talented group, and Rob gives us that extra dimension with our passing game as well. So it was a pretty good start for us tonight.
You guys got a lot of weapons. I mean, all over the field, running backs, receivers. How hard is it? I mean, you don't see a lot of guys dominating the football. You can spread the touches around, and that must be nice as a coaching staff to know that you got a bunch of different guys who can take it to the house anytime they touch it.
Yeah, it is nice. To their credit, the kids work really hard at their skills, and like Wally, he didn't play much offense last year at all, but we kind of, he worked really hard in the weight room in the off season, and he's as strong as they come, and just just really well-rounded, and the whole group of guys just really worked really hard. So it is nice to have a lot of weapons like that.
Talk to Gaudette about the move last year where he was a starter and he got replaced by Robbie, and he was very, very heartfelt about it. He said, look, it's better for the team and it's worked out for the best, but I was hoping you could talk about him and that transition and how much of a leader he is.
That's the kind of a kid he is, and he probably took it really hard, but he said, Coach, whatever, in the best interest of the team, and we didn't skip a beat, and he doesn't skip a beat. He's actually, he might be disappointed in the fact that he's not a quarterback now, but he's an outstanding running back and even probably a better linebacker. So we were always worried about, our starting quarterback playing defense and being a linebacker, but now we really don't have to worry about that. It's just made our team that much stronger. Rob's obviously a pretty talented kid. He's very calm, collected in the pocket, and just his game management is outstanding.
Do you feel your defense doesn't get a lot of credit because everybody's talking about the offense?
Yeah, you're right about that. They don't. But I tell you, the defensive, our defensive front seven is playing really well. And those skill positions that we have, as many of those skill positions that we have in offense, we have a good number of those kids also playing defensive back. So they're not bad either. But you're right, they're not getting a lot of ink, and they probably should. We'll have to work on that, I guess. Make them feel good.
Keep putting up performances like this, and they'll get plenty of ink.
Yeah.
52-13, the final. Eric Brown from Concord. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Our Weather Vane Seafood Game of the Week. Pete Terrier here, along with our videographer, John Casti. It was a memorable night for Concord fans. 52 points they put up on the board against Salem, and they struck early and they struck off, and they were up 39-7 at the half. Salem actually made it a game at 13-7 in the final minute of the first quarter when the quarterback hooked up with Jacob Poor for a 36-yard touchdown play, John Cerati. And that was it, though, for Salem until they scored a late touchdown. Good defense by Concord. They just got a bunch of guys who can make things happen on offense. We talked to Walter Zindi. He had 6 carries for 132 yards and a touchdown. One of them was a 91-yard scamper. Gaudette had a touchdown run in the game. Robbie Law with 4 touchdowns, 2 through the air and 2 running it himself. What an impressive performance by the Concord Crimson Tide. They're going to be contenders. They might even be the team to beat in all of Division I. Reporting live from Memorial Field in Concord for NHSportsPage.com, I'm Pete Terrier.